I want to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Here's today's very long question. It says, hello, Jeff. A very important question I need answering. I saw your video about someone's pastor saying Muslims and Christians worship the same God. Of course, I agree with your final statement on the question, which is no. However, I've seen endless videos and stories of how Allah and other gods answered their prayers and gave them miracles of blessings. Of course, it can't be God, and our God many different than the one true God. It baffles me at how they pray for something, yet they receive. There are 2+ million Muslims in the world, and they get their prayers answered of who? Actually, there's 2+ billion Muslims in the world, and the answer is simply this, that there is an entity, there is a person of the creative order whom we know as the fallen Lucifer, Satan, the devil, that old serpent. There's a host of names for him in Revelation chapter 12. We see from the book of Exodus that he can do the supernatural. We see in 2 Corinthians chapter 11 that be not marveled that Satan transforms himself into an angel of light. Now, why is that an important distinction? Because in the book of Revelation, the apostle John sees an angelic being and he bows down and he worships him. And the angel has to say, stop, I'm not God, don't do that. How quickly and how easily we are to bow down to the supernatural, to respond to the supernatural. And yet you see in 2 Corinthians chapter 11 that Satan is able to utilize his own disguising to imitate the one true God. So let me go back to Genesis chapter 3. Do you really believe that when Satan showed up at the Garden of Eden, he came in a red suit, horns, and a tail? No, he came as an angel of light. He was falsely representing the one true God as a true God. You go to the book of Jude verses 3 and 4. It talks about certain men creeping in, imitating the true faith, but actually promoting an underlying false faith. And the reason that the supposed Muslims and other faiths are getting their prayers answered is because Satan has the ability to do some very supernatural things to convince people that what they're believing is true. I want to end this question on this very important observation. You realize that more people have descended into the place the Bible describes and calls hell through religious fervency than through atheism or agnosticism. In other words, these false gods with false prayers being answered, etc. And so we have to be very discerning. That's why 1 John 4:1 says, try the spirits and see if they are of God. Great question. If you have one, send it to AskJeff.net. Maybe your question will be tomorrow's. Thanks for being a part of today's daily question. Now, we answer a question each and every day. Please feel free to submit a new question at AskJeff.net. We may not have gotten to yours today, but we eventually will continue to be a part of this. Subscribe so you don't miss out on a question every day.